Howdy, folks. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Might be a quiet one to start. I don't know how many people are going to turn up for this one. Unexpected on the first game. Hit 88 people, but they soon disappeared. Anyway, we'll give it a go. We'll chill. We'll go with it. Decided to do Australia because I've got a lot of Australian subscribers to this channel. So I thought I'd give it a go. A lot of Australian subscribers, a lot of New Zealand subscribers, a lot of people from PNG as well, Papua New Guinea. Get your votes in, folks. Who do you think is going to win? Do you think it's going to be a draw? There's a poll in the live stream chat. Get it in. Team lists are up on screen as well. Some of those names I'm probably going to butcher, so I might not try it. I'll just leave it. But yeah, if you guys have any thoughts, any predictions, throw them in. I'm thinking I'd like Australia to win, but I'm thinking 2-1 Turkey. Maybe 2-0. But yeah, because I get a lot of support from Australia for the Rugby League stuff, I don't mind Australia winning. But it is 5 a.m. for me. I don't know if anyone else from the UK is watching this currently. We had some before in the last game. Donald, howdy Donald. Do you think Australia will win? You got any scoreline predictions you want to guess? It's going to be a tough one though. A lot of experienced players for Turkey that have played in some decent leagues, high-level games. I'm not really familiar with Australia. I don't know a single Australian player there, I'll be honest with you. Whereas I'm at least familiar with Chanaloglu and Yilmaz. And that's about it, unfortunately. Looking at the polls, 6 votes. Sat in Tenerife Airport at 5 a.m. Oh dear, Oren. Are you stuck at the airport, waiting around? Well, thanks for being here anyway. Thanks for being here. Greatly appreciated. 6 votes. 83% say Australia's going to win. 17 for Turkey. I think Turkey are favourites. Are there any odds for this one? Australia 17-4. Turkey is 7-10. 27-10 for a draw. Why are you awake? I've just not tired. Got up a bit later yesterday. I've just been up. I've got enough energy to do this one, so I thought I'd just do it. I was tempted to do Brazil versus Morocco earlier, but I was too late with it. But I'm obviously going to be doing England games. I'll do Australia, New Zealand, because I have a lot of subscribers from Australia and New Zealand because of the Rugby League, and USA to try and build a bit of an American audience, potentially. Same here, to be fair. That was an okay game. Scotland-Haiti was an okay game. I think in terms of quality from both sides, it was quite poor, but the game itself was okay. Haiti certainly could have found a goal. I think they should have done as well. Just they couldn't. In the final third, they just couldn't put it together. They got up the field quite well. They changed possession inside the midfield. A couple sloppy moments from Scotland, so they were able to turn the ball over, but the final touch just couldn't get it. Australian Socceroos are using quite young and new players, so that's probably why most people haven't heard of them. Fair enough, thank you, Scott. Fair enough. If there's anyone that you recommend, I mean, I'm going to look out at everyone anyway, but if there's anyone you think before we start is someone to look out for, to pay attention to, feel free to let me know. I'm going in blind with a lot of players here. I will also update the teams as we go, so if there's a substitution, I'll update the numbers and the players. If they get yellow cards, red cards, goals, I'll try and update with like symbols next to the name so you know who's got a yellow, red, or a goal. I'll let you know as we go. But yeah, I'd like Australia to win, but I think Turkey will. Either 2-1 or 2-0. Okay. Right. Looking at the poll, 8 votes, 88% of Australia to win, 12% for Turkey. Okay. Gained a few more subs as well. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Might want to watch for Iracunda and Torre. Gotcha. I'll keep an eye out then. I shall have a gander. They were talking about Suter in the build-up. They had Ange Postecoglou and Juan Mata over on ITV talking about Suter in the back line, saying he's good as an aerial threat in corners, set pieces, all that good stuff. Bear with me. Okay, moments away from kickoff. Moments away. Come on, Australia. I'm backing you here. Okay, I'm going to end this poll. 7 out of 10 say Australia's going to win. Let's have it, lads. Hey! Final countdown. 7 seconds. 5 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, Australia versus Turkey. First game for these sides in Group D is underway. Australia go for the long ball nice and early. See if there's any... hopefully there's more goals in this one. That'd be great. Australia on the attack nice and early. Throw in for the Turks. Get it infield nice and quick. A lot of long balls in the last game. A lot of free kicks as well. A lot, especially in the second half, a lot of free kicks. So hopefully this one's a bit calmer, a bit more free flowing. I think both sides probably have a lot more quality. So I'm hoping for a better game overall. More chances created, more chances taken as well. Haiti was getting really frustrating. But Scotland had the left-hand side that looked pretty good, especially in the first half. But Turkey in possession, they might just play for possession most of the game. When Scotland were playing for possession, Haiti didn't really press that much. Turkey needs to be careful, though. Australia's starting to press now. Got to be careful. That's 1 minute gone as well. Back to the keeper. Trying to play it out from the back. Space to the left back. They'll go long. Yilmaz takes it in cleanly. Tries to play it back. It's now with Metcalf. Trying to get past a few. Cross the ball in. There's nobody really there. Keeper maybe could have got to it. Chance for Australia to hold a bit of possession, though. Might need to recycle it a little bit. Minute and a half gone. Cross the ball back in. Not a great pass. Actually, lands at the foot of Aaron Kunda. Could go for a shot outside the box. I need to make sure, because I'm not familiar with the players, I need to line up the numbers to who I see as we go. Bit of a break here for Gula. Might just slow the game down, actually. But need to be careful. Kind of lost it before trying to play around the back, play it slow. But yeah, Turkey in possession, just shifting it down the right-hand side now. 2 minutes gone. Torre with a press. Metcalf with the press as well. Bit of room through the middle here. Space on the right. Gula needs to get to the ball. Chance for a cross in, maybe. One touch. On the left foot, now to Gula. Could do with a cross somewhere. Instead of just constantly recycling the ball, unless you play it through the middle. What, Turkey inside the final third. 2.5 minutes gone. Chanoglu going for a shot outside the box. Deflects off an Australian foot. Goes out for a corner. We've got 52 people here. Howdy, folks. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Welcome. A corner for Turkey. Are we going to get a nice early goal? Are we going to get one? That's 3 gone. Get it whipped in. Get it whipped in. Chanoglu with the corner. Whips the ball in. That's well placed. There's a head on it, but that's out for a goal. Oh, head collision. HIA incoming. Head on head contact. Oh dear, oh dear. So it's Burgess that went down for Australia. Not sure who the contact was with. The ball in was okay, though. Ball in was all right. It was with Yüksek. But another corner for Turkey, though. They whip the ball in. Well placed again. A lot of tall Aussies at the back there. There's a lot of tall Aussies. Help get the ball away. Turkey still in possession, though. They whip it back into the box. Look for the left corner flag. Headed away. This could be a throw-in. It is for Turkey. Chance to get that sucker back in the box again. 4 minutes gone. Waiting for somebody to take this. What I do like so far, because the first proper game I was able to watch was the one before, is that the referees are pretty strict about the throw-ins. If you take too long, it switches over, which I like. Torre dispossesses. Well done. Fair play. Again, I do want Australia to win. I'd like them to win. But I don't mind either way. I'm neutral. Slightly Australia. 4.5 gone. Strange clearance there. Could have held on to possession for a little bit. They had the numbers back there to move around. But Turkey back in possession. Behind halfway. Down the left wing now. Turkey making some decent ground. Need to play it backwards. Recycle the ball again. Need to be careful though. Need to be careful of this press. Just a little bit too lethargic at the minute with the ball movement. A couple triangles there. Okay, speeding it up a little bit now. But taking the time. They're not forcing it forwards. Taking the time. Nice and patient here from Turkey. Back towards it. Centre field with Channel Oglu. Sees an option. Breaks the line. That's nice. Over the right-hand side. Look for a cross here. Turkey in a second. They play the ball back to Gula. Patient, but I like this from Turkey at the minute. Not forcing too much. They're just patient. Playing off what they've got. That's all right. Throw the ball back in. Turkey in possession inside the final third. They go back towards a halfway line. Recycle it left. Now to the left back. Yilmaz. One to beat. Steps back inside. Plays it back to his fullback. Back off to Yilmaz. Back inside. Maybe options in centre field. Looking to spread right now. Maybe. Could look for a cross. Crosses could be difficult though. If they can get those low-driven crosses, that would help. That's a shot over the bar. I don't mind going for an early shot. I don't mind that. Try and test the keeper if you can. They didn't on that occasion. But at least go for something. Because you never know. Have a crack. Give it a go. Unsuccessful on that occasion. 6.5 minutes gone. So Turkey with the only sort of chance so far in this game. But nothing crazy happening. Goal kick for Australia. Look for Metcalf. Can he keep it in? Just about, yes. Under pressure from the fullback. Needs some support behind him. Oh, flicks it back inside. That is nice. Torre. Might come off a Turkey play. It might be a corner. It is a corner for Australia. Nicely done. Good work there from Metcalf. 7 minutes gone. So here's a great chance for Australia. They need a good corner. They've got the height advantage on Turkey, that's for sure. So as I was saying, if Turkey want to get the ball into the box, it needs to kind of be low driven. It's going to be quite difficult to beat these defenders, Australian defenders in the air. Just waiting on this corner from Metcalf. Left-footed in-swinger. Whips it in. That's not too bad. The keeper's going to it though. Takes it cleanly. Well taken from the keeper. 7.5 gone. Rolls the ball out. Chance for Turkey to break. Run there from Yilmaz. Plays the ball down on the touchline. Turkey now inside the final third. Has an option inside. I think he kind of plays for that. No, yeah, definitely plays for that. It's not given. Definitely diving there. Straight red, that ref, I reckon. No diving over here. Save that for the Olympics. 8 minutes gone. Just a goal kick for Australia. Probably played out from the back. They do play it out from the back. Well, then go long. Fair enough. Fair enough. I don't mind teams going route one as long as they actually win the ball up top and the hold-up plays decent. Otherwise, it's just gifting the ball away. Turkey are a team that likes to hold on to the ball as well. And when they've played around with it, they've been able to progress up the field. So, at a certain point, you're just gifting territory away. That's all you're doing. Turkey playing out from the back. With the left back playing through the middle. Just taking the time, nice and patient, nice and slow. Just calming it down. But again, when they have played slow so far in possession, Australia's been able to press. There's a long ball towards the back right corner flag. Keeper's able to get to it, plays it out. Okay, Australia, just possession. Calm it down. Oh, decent press there. Decent press, I like that. Back yourselves. Going for a long ball there. Torre with work to do to get to it. Just Just move. Just move. Be an option. If you have to keep recycling the ball, recycle the ball, man. But you're just giving it away. At least try and back yourselves early to play with the ball. Come on now. Turkey in possession, though, on halfway. Shifting the ball left. 9.5 minutes gone. Still playing it pretty slow at the minute. Currently, at the moment, they're currently playing with like 3 at the back. 2 really wide players. I'm not sure if it's the fullback or the right back or the left back that's sitting up high. But they're kind of sometimes playing a 2, sometimes a 3 with a midfielder dropping in. Oh, yeah, it's both fullbacks, so it's the midfielder dropping in. Turkey still in possession though, 10 minutes gone. Just being patient with this. Actually, they go with the ball over the top, and that beats everybody, goes over the line for a goal kick. Are we about to see them play it short and then go long from Australia? Better not. It's going to happen though, is it? Go to the left back. Burgess. Driving up the field. Still going. Driving it. Got the numbers down the left-hand side. Lose possession though. Turkey on halfway. Gula plays it backwards. Turkey's just going to slow the game down again. Well, they could play it through the middle here. Need a bit more on that pass, but they still got possession. They're slowing it down again. There was a bit of space and some numbers down the left-hand side with Australia before, or a second ago. Could have played it through the midfield. That's a strange through ball. That's just a waste. They roll it out. Australia can play it out from the back here. Again, just be calm, be patient. Players need to move. That's nice. Space in the midfield. Get to that. Play the ball through. Is someone making a run? Metcalf. Italiano's up the field. Could look for a cross maybe. Plays it backwards. Now with O'Neill. 11.5 minutes gone. That's a great ball through. Italiano needs a cross in. Chips it over too much. Just low. Just drill it low, man. That could have been a great chance. Boss with a cross. Headed forwards from Turkey. They head the ball away. Gula gets onto it. Intercepted though. Dispossessed. Australia still have it inside the final third. This is good. Got a bit of possession now, Australia. 12 minutes gone. Now with Italiano. Needs an option inside the midfield. Still playing down the right. That's just a waste. Nobody's there. Chance for a break here for Turkey. Good defensive work, dislodging the ball. Turkey still have it though. They've got numbers up the final third, but they're just going to slow it down again. Bloody hell, Turkey. What are you doing? What are you playing at? Slowing it down again. But in possession, in the final third, they got the number. Well, there's plenty of Australian players back. Looking to play it wide if they can. 12 minutes 45 gone. Just really patient here, Turkey, at the minute. Really patient. Inside the midfield. Everyone is behind the ball for Australia at the minute. It's now left to Yilmaz. One to beat. Might drive at the line. He does. Gets a cross in. Over the head of the keeper and over the byline. Goal kick. 13 minutes gone. I don't mind Turkey trying to slow things down, retain possession. I don't mind it, but I just wish there was a little bit more intent to move the ball. Because they're really slow, and then they just force it. Instead, just go for the middle ground. Just speed it up a little bit. I don't mind the possession, just speed it up. But Australia, there's a little bit of a press on them from the striker. Sometimes from the midfield 3. And then they just force it long. That's a half-decent ball down the line. He's going to get to that. Boss is going to get to it. Keeps it in. Oh, and then puts it out. Decent effort. That's a great ball. Maybe a little bit too much weight on it, but stays in. Half-decent ball. Not too shabby. 14 minutes gone. Back underway. Turkey ready to slow the game down once again. Just walking out from the back. Just walking. So with the left centre-back. Bodaki, I'm guessing pronunciations here. Just don't hold it against me, please. Swear to God. So with the left back. Recycling the ball again. Just slow. Playing it round the back. Light press at the minute from Australia. Not trying to jam out the line too much. They play it long. To be fair, this could still work from Australia. You know, if they frustrate Turkey, they kick it long. It's not a great kick either. Metcalf gets to it though. Hang on a minute. We got a stoppage. 15 minutes gone. Don't know what happened. I think it's a free kick for Australia. So 15 gone. But yeah, this could work for Australia, just sort of sitting back. If Turkey wants to keep playing that way, slowing the game down, then forcing stuff, and it's not working, I guess that's still fine for Australia. If they feel comfortable playing on the counter, playing long ball, so be it. It's not like it doesn't work, because long ball certainly can work against favourites. But they got to be careful though, Australia. Not gifting too much away. That's a long ball down the line. Torre chasing it. Gets to it, has one to beat. Needs some support though. A little bit of a shimmy, but it looks like it's going to be a throw in for Turkey. Didn't quite see. Didn't see where the flag was aiming. 16 minutes gone. Actually, I think it might be Australia's ball. It is. It's a throw in for Australia. Does Metcalf have a long throw? Or was it a corner? I actually couldn't tell. I didn't see the flag, so I wasn't sure. And they haven't said on commentary. It's a corner for Australia. My bad, folks. It's a corner. Metcalf to swing it in with the left boot. A lot of players at the back post here. A lot of red shirts in there for Turkey, though. Metcalf to swing it in. Ball goes in. Keeper's going to it, though. Header from an Aussie, but goes out for a goal kick. Keeper's got to be careful. He's willing to go out and get the ball from the corners, but needs to be careful. Could always just surround the keeper. Could always just do that. Get a couple of your smaller guys surrounding the keeper. Big men sort of floating near the penalty area. Or the penalty spot, I mean. What's the issue now? What are we waiting on? We're waiting on something. 17 minutes gone. But thanks for being here, folks. I do greatly appreciate it. It's very kind of you. So Turkey in possession. Down the left wing. Needs some support. Needs to play it back. Might be a penalty. I'm thinking of Rugby League again. Penalty. It's a free kick. Ref's not happy about something. Saying to calm it down. Go back. Okay. Ref isn't happy. Get Ashley Klein on the field. Yeah, free kick for Turkey. Playing it down the left-hand side. Slowing it down again. Shifting the ball right. Playing the ball down the line. Could be a good touch. That's a good touch there. It's near the corner flag. They play it back. It's on the edge of the box now. Turkey just picking up the pace a little bit now. They're in the final third. They go for a shot over the bar. Not really close. Not really troubling. I don't think anyone's had a shot on target yet. But yeah, Turkey still being patient. Once they get into the final third, they switch it on. They're still going for a couple long balls or chips over the top. And some are okay, some not so much. But that's a great touch there from Celik it is, according to the commentator. A long ball from Australia, met by a Turkey defender. A couple headers, bring it down. Bring it down. Torre in a tussle. He's going to win this battle here. Could look to cross the ball in. Oh, tries to flick it behind him. But it's a goal kick for Turkey. You're from Italy, wake up at 6 a.m. only to find that the game isn't available for free. Oh, that's unfortunate. You haven't got like a free broadcast service in Italy? That's unfortunate. I know Italy didn't make the World Cup, but I would assume that they'd still be showing it like on free TV. I assume, but I guess not. 19 and a half minutes gone. But thanks for being here anyway. Nearly 20 minutes gone. Australia just walking around now in possession, slow as they like. There's no pressure from Turkey, so they're happy to just hold on to it. No press at the minute. They're sitting back. They're just completely sitting off right now. 20 minutes gone. Just back and forth with the centre backs. Need to be careful though. Need to be careful. Don't want to be caught in two minds here. Trying to play it out from the back. Okay, a bit of room to break here through the middle. Trying to play it down the line. Intercepted though. Deflects off an Aussie. Goes into touch. Rugby League terms coming out again. Well, Turkey in possession from a throw-in. Slowing it down again. On the halfway line, Yilmaz playing it back to the centre-backs for Turkey. 20 and a half minutes gone. Australia sitting back again. But Australia's press is decent. This is normally one at a time, but because they've got that midfield four, that line, there's a one can jam out and it's still a fairly solid midfield. They try and play the ball through their Turkey, but it's intercepted, headed on, and back to the Turkey centre-back. Start shifting the ball right. 21 minutes gone. Still playing it out the back. This crowd's going to get bored. It's back to the keeper. To the left back. Turkey still in possession. Playing it down the left to Yilmaz. Chanaloglu. Tries to play it down the left touchline, but is dispossessed. Intercepted. Australia in possession again. They can play that across the face of goal. They can do. It's now with the left back. Australia might just boot it long in a second. Now with Chikati. They are trying to play it out with the back here. Torre is fouled there on halfway. So Australia, at the very least, the hold-up play is okay. I think Torre's done a solid job at the minute, using his body to win those battles, whether it's a long ball or it's playing into feet. Torre's doing a solid job against these centre-backs at the minute. Especially against Bardaki. His hold-up play is looking pretty good. He's using his body quite well. But there's a hydration break. So I'll take a drink as well. We got a stoppage in the game. Can we get more than one goal in this game, please? More than one. I hope you guys are well. It's quiet in the chat in a minute, at the moment. You're welcome to message anything, to let me know where you're from. Be interesting to know. Would be very interesting. But if you don't want to talk, that's okay. The hydration break in the second half took ages with Scotland and Haiti. Again, with that one, the quality from both sides was not that good, but the game itself was actually okay. A lot of half chances. Haiti just couldn't put it together, though. Got in the final third a fair bit, had some decent opportunities, but it's just like the final pass. Just couldn't execute. But Scotland good enough in the first half to create the chances. There's 23 and a half minutes gone. Clock's still ticking away, obviously. Gold Coast. Are you a Titans fan? Looks like a new name. I don't think I've seen you in here before. But are you a Titans fan? You might not be. You might not give a shit about Rugby League. But welcome. "24 minutes on the clock. Badachi, thank you very much. Thank you, Arda. I appreciate that. There's a lot of other names I'm going to mess up as we go, so feel free to educate me. Don't get too frustrated because it will happen. I will mess up, but yeah, thank you for letting me know. Because it didn't have the accent under the C, or at least when I saw it, it didn't have the accent. Yeah, it's not on there, so I assume it didn't have the ch sound. Not really. Premier League, do a lot of night shifts, fair enough. Well, thank you for being here. Order from Turkey, but my family's in Australia. Wishing for a draw, fair enough. Fair enough. Just playing it safe. Just playing it safe. You can pick a winner, that's fine. If you want Turkey to win, you can have them win. Just the family's going to be upset for a few days. 25 minutes gone. Come on, let's get back underway. Let's get it rolling. Come on now. Back underway. Long ball from Australia. Looking for the back left corner. Header won by Turkey, but back down collected by Australia. In the final third now. That's nice there from Ocon Engstler. Just guessing. I'll just go with Ocon. Australia playing it back there, all the way back to, nearly back to the keeper. They might go back to the keeper here. Still holding on to it, got to be careful. Swith Suter tries to go long. Intercepted in midfield by Kirchu. That's apparently how you pronounce it. Yilmaz. Looking for a cross here, maybe. One to beat. Try and get to the byline or cross it in. Deflected off an Australian foot. Goes for a shot. Good save. Kind of directly at the keeper. Drops to it, but it's still a good save. Still a good save. Thank you, Arda. Thank you very much. Oh, that's a long ball. Break here. Aaron Kuna gets past one. Chance here for Australia. Go on, Australia. Love it. Good day, mate. Australia with a goal. Come on. I am kind of back in Australia because I get a lot of viewers for the Rugby League stuff over here. So I'll take that. I will take that. That's Aaron Kuna with the goal. That's a good finish. Great long ball. I need to see that one again because I didn't really see the start of the long ball. I saw the chase, but that's 1-0 for Australia. Good stuff. It looks steady at the back, though. I'm English. Not Australian? English. Close enough. Some say it's close. That's a great ball over the top. Aaron Kuna tips it back inside. Great finish. Looking like he's trying to curve it towards a back post. Slightly left of the goal. Looking like he wants to curl it to the far post, but just cuts it in. Slots out nice and low. That's a good finish. Good finish. Aaron Kuna with the first goal of the game. But Australia's looking good. They look solid enough in defence. They're happy to sit back. A little bit sketchy playing out from the back, but they still okay. If they have to hoof it long, they hoof it long. Metcalf, Aaron Kuna, and Torre all look pretty good at holding the ball up or chasing. They've got some, big bodies. They're quite strong guys. So I like how Australia's set up. It's not your typical team with flair, pass and move, but they're sturdy. They look quite sturdy and quite stable at the minute, so I don't mind it. 28 minutes gone. But what I hope this does now is Turkey, they've been slowing the game down a lot. A little bit more intent, come out of the shell a bit, move the ball with a bit more intent. But Australia, they're comfortable sitting back as well, though, so they can kind of park the bus for the rest of the game if they want to. But they'll just be letting Turkey inside the final third. That might be a corner for Turkey's goal kick, says a referee. 28.5 minutes gone in this game so far. So far, based on stoppages, I'd say maybe 4 minutes at a time once we get to the half. Yeah, goal kick for Australia. Oh, Turkey finding the crowds are not happy. They play it long again. Torre. Oh, keeper comes out. Fair play from the keeper. Fair play, hits it long. Those centre-backs from Australia are tall, man. They're tall. That's well won from the Turkish left-back. Driving down the left-hand side. 29 minutes gone. In the final third again. Hands it off to Yilmaz. Hands it off. It's not rugby league, mate. Passes it off. Awkward header there. Oof, trying to drive at the line. Still inside the final third. Turkey with a good chance here. A lot of Aussies back, though. Cross the ball in. Tall centre-backs. Not going to beat him that way. Goes for it. Oh, my God, it's the post. That's an absolute screamer of an effort. What a goal that would have been if that went in. Oh, my God. Goal of the tournament so far, you could say. What a strike that was. Chanaloglu goes himself over the bar and wide. Goal kick for Australia. Let's have a look at that one again. Show me that again. Let's have a look. That's 30 yards out. Oh, that saved. Keeper got a touch on that one, hit the post. Fair play. Beach with the hands on that. Tips it onto the post. Fair play. Hell of a strike from 30, 35 yards out. So 30 minutes gone. First third of the game is finished. Turkey in possession inside their own half. It's with the defence of the minute back towards a goalkeeper. Inside his own 6-yard area. Playing it out towards a right back. And again, Australia just happy to sit off at the minute. Just sit back. Stay calm. But you can tell there's a little bit more intensity from Turkey now. Trying to speed it up a little bit. They've still got plenty of time, though, so they don't need to force much. Still loads of time, so you don't want to do anything silly. Keep giving the ball away inside the midfield. Decent progress, though, inside the final third again. Down the right wing. But the problem is the crosses. They're not going to beat these centre-backs. But those runs are okay. That's not a great ball through, but you need those guys running in behind. You get limited space. You need guys passing and moving. Just sitting in the box against these tall defenders is not going to work. Unless you can get it low driven, swing it round, fair enough. But you're not going to beat these centre-backs. Might have them for speed, but yeah, you got to start moving around a bit more. It's okay playing it wide, but you got to move once you do. It's over on the right-hand side. Having to play it back to the centre-backs again. 31.5 minutes gone. Shifting it towards the left wing now, Yilmaz. Good tackle there. Good tackle. Who was that? That looked like number 6, but there's no number 6 for Australia. It might not have been number 6. It might have been Italiano, actually. That's a good tackle. Turkey still in possession, though, off the back of a throw-in. All the way back inside Turkey's half. With the defence again. They play the ball through. That's a good ball. Can they keep a hold of it? Free kick for Turkey inside Australia's half. Suter giving away the foul. 32 minutes gone. That's a decent ball through. Down the right-hand side. Turkey in possession. Playing it through the middle. Still playing a little bit slow, but quicker than before. In midfield. Inside the final third again. Down the left-hand side with Yilmaz. Could drive at the line, but Italiano's done a good job keeping his number today. Aaron Carner just belts that ball down the field. Keeper chests it down. Plays it out to his centre-back. Turkey on halfway. They play it towards the right wing. In the final third again, they play it through. That's a good ball. Good touch as well. Deflects on into the hands of the Australian keeper. 33 minutes gone. That's a good ball through. Just couldn't get it under the feet properly. Keeper lays it down. Kicks from his own 6-yard box. Downfield. Torre isn't there. Headed on from a Turkey defender. That momentum chart is massively in favour of Turkey. Massively in favour. But just one opportunity from the Australians. Yilmaz tries to play that behind him. Australia in good territory here. Torre doing a little bit too much. Can't keep it in. Gives away a foul as well. I'm liking Torre. Good work rate. Strong lad. Getting through a lot of work. Good hold-up play too. But yeah, looking at this Aaron Carner goal again. That's a great touch back inside. And a great finish as well. 34 minutes gone. Turkey in possession still. on the halfway line, in the centre circle, they play it through, trying to split the midfield. Over on the right-hand side, trying to play it through. Referee says, play on. Keenan is going to score sooner or later. With this work rate, probably. He'll get his chance. He'll get his chance. Sometimes you make your own luck by working hard. Free kick for Turkey. Irankunda just giving away the foul there. The crowd's not happy with it. They think it's the incorrect call. In midfield, Turkey shifting the ball left. In the final third again. Turkey's defence is weak compared to the midfield and forwards. I'd agree with that. Based on how it looks at the minute, I'd agree with that. The midfield looks pretty steady for Turkey. Chance for a shot here. Scuffs it wide. 35 minutes gone. One proper shot so far from Turkey. Just the one proper chance. It's going to be a goal kick for Australia. The centre-backs, like as you say, the centre-backs are being beaten basically by Torre, Metcalf or Irankunda. Because they're strong lads. Australia playing that long ball style. Route one. But as I said before, they look solid. They look sturdy. That's a long throw. Looking for the byline. Metcalf goes up. Won by a few Turkey defenders. Torre in the battle too, but it's kicked out. Kicked away. With the Aussie centre-backs. Play it long. That's true. They're looking all right. They're set up very nicely. They are looking good. A few moments, they've got good possession inside the final third. There's a few moments they try and play through the middle. There's just a couple moments where they make mistakes. It's a ball towards the back post. Goes out. It's things like that. They're getting few moments where they get up the field as a unit. Normally, one or two will go for a long ball or chase a long ball. Only a couple of times Australia's had possession sort of pressed up as a unit, and they end up just giving the ball away. But I guess they don't mind. They just get back in a block as well, sit behind the ball. Let Turkey just do what they want with it. 37 minutes gone. Could be a good ball. That's a decent effort for a ball through, but into the hands of the goalkeeper. Decent chase as well from Celik. It's a minute right now. 37, just over. Australia playing it through the midfield now, or trying to. Might go back towards the centre-backs. They do. Suter. Oh, nice. Nice. Pulls that ball back towards a keeper. 37.5 minutes gone. Chance to play it out from the back. They've got a few guys back there to receive it. They'll go long down the left-hand side. Irankunda beats a man on the front foot now. One to beat. Tries to get the ball across to Metcalf. It's that kind of stuff. Can he win the ball? Italiano might have forced a throw in there. He has done. Trying to play the ball across the box. And it's just slightly wayward. Got to be a bit more clinical there. Should get better the more we play together. There's always a problem. Lack of game time together. Very true, Frank. Very true. I'm not expecting, like, insane performances from anyone, really, at this point. Oh, chance for a shot inside the box. It's over. And the kick is good. 2 points for Australia. 38.5 minutes gone. But yeah, I'm not expecting anybody to be great just yet. You'd still assume the favourites are likes of France and Spain and your Brazils, maybe your England's, Netherlands, those kind of nations to at least start at a better place. What's going on? Okay, ref just drops a ball for the keeper, fair enough. Expecting Gula to step up even more. Possibly. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not getting the feeling that Turkey's going to score off their own backs. I think it's going to be either a mistake from Australia that gives Turkey the opportunity, or they'll just get a sort of a scrappy bit of luck. But because Australia look quite sturdy at the minute, I think it's going to be either one of those two ways that Turkey score. If they do get the goal, then it does suit Turkey going forwards because then the game opens up again. Yilmaz goes for the cross to the box, flicked on, and the keeper collects it. You think it's going to be a free kick? Fair dues. You might be right. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that is another way they could score, to be fair. Australia in the back corner. Get themselves a throw in. Inside their own third. Need to be careful. They might just throw it back and hit it long. That is 40 minutes gone. 5 to go and maybe 3 or 4 minutes added time. Something like that. Metcalf wins a header. Torres chasing. Look at him go. I love that work, Ray. I love that. Doesn't get to it, but I love it. Love the work rate. I love when a striker just gets stuck in. Love that. That's a great ball towards the left wing now. In the final third again, Turkey. They need a good ball in though, but it's tough against... They need a low cross in. That's a great clearance. Aaron Kunda. That's a great clearance towards the back corner. I think the Australian forwards might get signed to a more commercial club for recognition. Hats off to them. This is coming from a Turk. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. A couple... Maybe some Prem teams looking around. Maybe. Not too sure, though. I do like the look of that front three, especially Aaron Kunda and Torre. They look like they could be on for something. Italiano's not had too much to do, but has been getting stuck in defence. Through the middle now. Chance over Turkey. Going for a strike. A lot of pace and power on that one. Goes over. Torre for short. Yeah, surely. I'm not sure. Who does he play for? Do you know? Sorry if that was a bit loud. Who does he play for? Norwich. Okay, fair enough. Maybe. I don't know if he'd get a starting position in a Prem side, but maybe in the squad. Maybe. 42 minutes gone. Throw in for Australia. On the right-hand side. And they'll just hit that long towards a box. Headed on from Turkey. Headed on again from Australia. Headed down for Chanaloglu. Tries to play it through the middle. Aaron Kunda might have been fouled there. Australia's still in possession though. Ref says play on. They got some numbers in the midfield. If they could have got chance to break here for Turkey. If they could have played it cleanly through the midfield, they could have had a chance in the final third. Australian defender could have got to that one then. Chance here for Turkey though. They belt it long, Australia. Headed down. Turkey still in possession. In their own third. Trying to play it out from the back still. Bit of space in the midfield to move up. Gula needs to step it up. That's poor from him. Unfortunately, yes. I tell you what, for Scotland, what's his name? Something Doak. Gannon Doak looked quite exciting. Solid job from him. He's 20 years old and did a good job. Created some good opportunities. 43 minutes gone. The ball's gone to this left side to Yilmaz a lot, but he's not been able to get past Italiano. That's good defence again from Italiano. Really good stuff. He's had his number all day so far. Yilmaz needs an option. He's going to need a run in behind from somebody. Italiano's got him in his pocket right now. That's a goal kick, actually, for Australia. He's going to need a run in behind from somebody. There's a goal kick for Australia. They'll belt this one long. The Aussies getting up high at the minute. So back underway. Aaron Kunda goes up. Doesn't quite get to it. Headed down from Australia. Italiano. Plays the ball through. That's a good ball. Metcalf Can't keep it under his feet. Gets the ball away, though. Down the line, Irankunda. Looking for a shot. Tries to turn it back inside, but falls over. Turkey nearly on the break, but dispossessed. Also, the times of these matches are ridiculous. They are a bit, but I suppose it is what it is. This match has a red card in it. You feel like that? I don't think there's been that much aggression from either side, really. Irankunda tries to shoot straight at the keeper. Well taken. Well taken. Throws it out towards the right-hand side. Good interception there. Well played from Ocon. Well played. Can't quite keep it in, though. But yeah, I don't think anyone's been too aggressive with the tackles. But you never know. Still plenty of game to go. So that is 45 minutes gone. How long we got? We got 4 minutes added time. Yilmaz gets a run through from his fullback. It's a slow game. He'll pop off in the second round. Hopefully. Because it'll get to a point where Turkey needs to switch it on. A little bit lethargic in the midfield to give the ball away. Torre, good effort. Good tackle, though, in the midfield from Turkey. Play it down the left. They might be able to keep the ball down this end of the field for the next 3.5 minutes. Australia might just sit back. Don't want to concede. Just outside the box. Trying to play it through. A bit of tiki-taka's not happening. Scuffed clearance there from Australia. Turkey still have possession inside the final third. Back towards the halfway line. Turkey slowing it down again. They might just want to keep a hold of the ball, not let Australia break. That's a good run through. Back to Yilmaz. Look for a cross in. Whips the ball in. Keeper punches the ball away. Nicely done. Maybe could have got a hand to it. Maybe. Or collected it, taken it cleanly. Turkey still keeping possession in the final third. Couple minutes to go in added time. Left to Yilmaz again. Italiano is on him. Wanted the run through there. Wanted the run through. Nice hair, lads. Nice hair. 46.5 minutes gone. Minute and a half left on added time. Roughly. Got your money on Spain this year? I think I would have backed Spain too. I've not seen the full squad, but normally they got a great squad anyway. I think France might have the best all-round squad. In terms of position, in matchups for positions and then depth, I think France might be strongest all-round, but Spain looking pretty good this year. 47 minutes gone. 1 minute to go, roughly, in the first half. Turkey might get a few more chances to have a go. They got about 40 seconds to do it. They shift it left. England's got a big chance too. I think so. I think the squad's still good. I think Tuchel's a good coach that can get us playing well. I'm not fully convinced. I think we could be a semi-final team, but I'm not convinced we can. I think we can win it, but I'm not convinced we will win it, is what I meant to say. That's a clearance there from Australia. 20 seconds to go. Primetime Kane, maybe. He's been on such good form in the Bundesliga, so maybe he's the difference maker that, we've been waiting for. And if we play around him, then maybe. Oh, that's a good ball through the midfield. That's a great ball. A few seconds to go. Turkey's got to get a move on here if they want a chance to equalise. Trying to play it through the middle. Chance to shoot outside the box. Oh, that's a nice little spin. Oh, chance here for Turkey. Good block. Great defence. They clear it into touch. Turkey want to get a move on here. A long throw, possibly. Back in field. Need a cross. Need a cross. Play it down the line, lad. Chanaloglu to shoot, maybe. Or swing it towards the back post. Then towards the left. Need the ball in the box here or a shot. Tries to play it through. Cleared by Australia. Does Turkey still have a chance? Maybe. Clock's still ticking away. We're still going. They're going to get one more chance here. Slowing it down. That whistle should go soon, surely. Play it down the line. Going towards the byline now, trying to get around. Oh, that's good defence there from Australia. Lost the ball. That's going to be a goal kick. That should just be half time. Folks, that's half time. Okay. 1-0 Australia. Solid. I'm liking this from Australia. I'm really, really liking this at the minute. They are playing this to almost perfection. Need your morning scran and coffee. The Americans need to give us a better time for these matches. Shocking that. Catch you later. Great stream. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. Greatly appreciated. I'll put up a fresh poll, folks. So get your votes on this. Who will win? Australia lead 1-0 at half time. Australia draw or Turkey. So, new poll in the live stream chat. Get your votes in, folks. Let me know. Who do you think's going to win? Get them in. One vote for either team so far. I think Australia will probably win it from this point on. The way the setup is just really strong right now. Number 1, Spain, dark horse, Morocco. Yes, Morocco's probably a dark horse. Probably. Might not be full of like superstars, but all round, they just make it work. They've got some good players in there, though, of course. I think Australia's probably fine from here. They just set up really solid in defence. They're just letting Turkey have the ball, and they're not doing much with it. They like to go right to Gula, but he's not really doing much off the back of it. They're just recycling the ball again. They go left to Yilmaz. He's trying to go at the line. They started getting runners in behind, but sometimes it did or didn't work out. A little bit 50-50. But Yilmaz against Italiano is in his pocket. Solid defence. Number 1, England or Portugal? I don't know. Let me look at that Spain squad, actually. Spain World Cup squad. Let's see who they've got. Let's see. So in goal, Unai Simon, David Raya, Johan Garcia. Raya is a solid goalkeeper. Very solid. Defenders, Porro, Llorente, Laporte, Kabasi, Pubil, Garcia, Cucurella, and Grimaldo. Solid enough. Very solid. How old's Laporte at this point? Mid-30s? Midfield, Rodrigo Hernandez, Zubamendi, Gonzalez, Ruiz, Marino, Gavi, Buena. Solid enough midfield with the forwards. Oyarzabal, Yamal, Torres, Iglesias, Olmo, Munoz, Williams, and Pino. The forwards look like the strongest asset there for Spain. I don't know. I think Zubamendi, Ruiz, Gavi, they could be pretty steady midfield for Spain, though. Let's have a look at France. World Cup squad 2026. What's the French squad looking like? Magnan, Risser Samba. God, he's been around for ages, our keeper. Luca Dean, Gusto, Lucas and Teo Hernandez, Konate, Koundé, Lacroix, Saliba, Upamecano. That defence is ridiculous. That is ridiculous at the back. A lot of strong, fast bodies at the back. Midfield, Kante, Kone, Rabiot, Tchouaméni, Zaire Emery. Good midfield too. Tchouaméni and Kante likely in the midfield starting, but I don't know. Might be Rabiot. I cannot pronounce that name to save my life. Akliouche, Bacola, Cherki, Dembele, Dewey, Mateta, Mbappe, Elise, and Thuram. That's a great group of forwards, though, for France. France has most in-depth strength, absolutely. What about Portugal? Diogo Costa, Jose Sá, Rui Silva, solid enough in goal. Semedo, Diaz, Araujo, Dallo, Vega, Inacio, Cancelo, Costa, and Mendes. Solid enough at the back. Midfield, Nunes, Fernandes, Silva, Neves, or João Neves and Ruben Neves. Vitinha. Solid midfield too. Bruno's going to be important. He's had a good year with United this season. Really good year. Bernardo Silva, quality as always. I mean, with that kind of option, with those options in the midfield, I assume it's going to be holding midfielder, two advanced midfielders in Silva and Bruno. I assume. Forwards, Ronaldo, Ramos, Felix, Trincao, Rafael Leo, Neto, Guide, and Conceição. Something like that. Butchered that one. Maybe Leo on the left, Felix on the right, Ronaldo through the middle, possibly. Well, 15 votes, 53% say Australia's going to win from this point on, 33% say draw, 13% say Turkey. Well, I do appreciate plenty of new people stopping by. I don't know if there are some regulars here. Not sure. But I appreciate people stopping by. But yeah, I do think Australia will be fine. Let's have a look at stats for this game. 69% possession for Turkey. 69%. Expected goals, 0.59 for Australia, 0.44 for Turkey. One big chance to 0. 10 shots for Turkey, 4 for Australia. 2 corners each, 5 fouls from Australia, 1 for Turkey. Over double the passes for Turkey as well. 5 free kicks to 1. Yeah. Ground duels more won by Australia. Aerial duels more won by Turkey. 0 successful dribbles out of 6 for Turkey. It's just not good, is it? It's just not good. But Australia's looking good. They're looking solid. Very impressed with Italiano, Irankunda, and Torre. Liking some things from Metcalf, but still a little bit raw so far in this game. But Italiano, Irankunda, and Torre are impressing me at the minute. Very solid. Right, should be back underway in a couple of minutes, hopefully. It's not a bad game, actually. I just want to see Turkey come out the shell a little bit more. A little bit more direct. A bit more pace, moving it around a bit more. Getting it moving. $20 votes, 50%. That's 10 out of 20 have Australia to win. Could be a draw, though. Could end up being a draw, but I still think Australia look pretty good at the minute. They look alright. Not sure if we'll get any changes at half-time. If anyone's going to make a change, it's Turkey. But I think keep this team for Australia as long as possible. But obviously, if they're going to be sitting back more, you'll have to make a change, get some fresh bodies inside the midfield. So they'll have to change it at some point, but stick with this for as long as everyone's fit and good to go. They're set up really well. There's a couple times Turkey's played the ball through the middle quite nicely, been able to break the midfield. But then they get swarmed after it. Australia's not giving them much time on the ball. Once they sort of get towards the edge of the box, they're not giving them much space and time on the ball. But when they play it out wide, they then recycle the ball again. That's Turkey. But Australia looking solid off the back of it. So Fair enough. 24 votes, 58% say Australia, 25 say draw. That'll be so 6 say draw. It'll be 11, 12 say Australia to win. And 1 or 2 add Turkey to win. But yeah, get your votes in if you haven't already. Feel free to subscribe to the channel as well. And also, if you do click the thumbs up button, it helps it to get out there to more people. That would be greatly appreciated. You don't have to, but it would be very kind. And for World Cup streams, so I'll just mention, I don't know if there's any Rugby League fans in here, but I'm doing a stream tomorrow, UK time, 2:45 PM. So if you've never heard of Rugby League, you don't watch it, feel free to stop by. There's a lot of regulars that come by for those streams. It's a nice group of people. So it's up to you if you want to stop by. The option's there. But for World Cup games, let's have a look. So Netherlands versus Japan, I'm very tempted to do. I might do that game. Then on the 15th, I don't know. Sweden, Tunisia might be the closest game. Maybe Ivory Coast and Ecuador. Maybe. Plus that's at midnight, so it's a bit easier than 3, even though I started this one at 5. So maybe Ivory Coast and Ecuador. Maybe. Maybe Sweden and Tunisia. I'm not going to do Spain and Cape Verde because that might be like 8-0. Unless Cape Verde with the win. Belgium, Egypt might be a close game, but I don't think it's going to be that good to watch. Saudi and Uruguay might be a close game as well. I might do Iran, New Zealand again because I have a lot of New Zealand followers on this channel. So I might do the New Zealand game. But France and Senegal, I'm doing that. Oh, 8 o'clock on the 16th. That is Tuesday. Ooh, I'll have to see. I might need to make a video for the channel on Tuesday. But I would like to do that one. Argentina, Algeria. That might... Probably an Argentina win, but could be close. But yeah, England, Croatia, I will definitely do on Wednesday. Right, a few minutes away till we get back underway with this game. Few minutes to go. Turkey got to speed it up second half. They got to speed it up. Get the ball moving. Get it moving. Actually, let's look at Morocco's squad. It's the times I usually have to watch football that. A bit of a sticky one still. As the kids say these days, I think. I suppose once we get to the knockouts, people will make more of an effort to be up at the times. Who do I recognise from Morocco? Okay, Mazraoui I recognise. Hakimi. Diop. Amrabat. That's it. I don't have a clue about the rest of them. But it's a good squad either way. It's a good team. $31 votes. 65% say Australia. 23% say draw. 13% say Turkey. Okay, should be back underway in a second. Teams are coming back out. Lovely stuff. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Bear with me. Just got to send something. Right. We'll be back underway in a second. Australia's now coming out. Get your final votes in on the poll, folks. Trumpet for you guys. Whee. Do we have any changes for the second half? I will update the lineups if there are changes. Okay, Yilmaz is off for Yildiz. Okay. All right. So that's 11. That's number 11. Okay. So Yilmaz off and Yildiz is now on the field. So one change for Turkey at half time, and we're underway for the second half, folks. Turkey in possession. Bet on Aaron Kuda to score. Aussies to win or draw, paying $8. Wish I wasn't such a coward before the game and picked the straight win. Hopefully we just park the bus in the second half. We'll see, Scapegoat. We'll see. Sometimes you just got to put the ballsy bet on. Sometimes you just got to give it all away. Don't do that. Please gamble responsibly. Bet responsibly. Don't gamble. Bet responsibly. And drink responsibly as well. Anyway, so second half is underway. Turkey in possession. Let's see if Yildiz can do anything differently. I don't know if he's got more pace than Yilmaz or not. Maybe he can... if you're not shaking, you haven't bet enough. You can't say that. You can't say that. If you're not shitting yourself. Well, chance over Turkey. Got some decent possession inside the final third. Getting a shot away. Straight to the hands of the keeper. Bounce once. Takes it in cleanly. Boss breaking down the left-hand side. Playing it through the middle. They've got a bit of space. Maybe try and get it to the right. Long ball to the right, I reckon. Launch that sucker. Burgess. Now to Suter. Cross to Italiano. Needs a ball to play through. Plays it down the line. Metcalf. Looks to play it backwards. Trying to hold the ball up. Does nicely. Played it backwards towards the defence. Australia in possession. Minute and a half gone in the second half. Torre is dragged... Sorry, what? Was that not Torre that was just dragged down? Not sure I can get on board with that, ref, but, you know, you do you. You do you. Well, Turkey in possession, off the back of a free kick. Yildiz. A couple touches on the ball nice and early. On the ball again now, plays it down the line. Look for a cross. It's low. That's fine. It was just a little bit more accurate. He gets to the striker's feet. I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name. Gets to his feet. Aaron Kunda looking to play the ball to Boss. Looking to break. Gets it off to Torre. Got support on his outside with Boss here. Chance to Australia. Chance to break. It's with Boss. No need to shoot just yet. Or towards the back post. Oh, he just forces a shot. Oh, it deflected. It deflected. It's a corner for Australia. Fair dues. Okay. Nearly 2 minutes gone in the second half. Sorry, nearly 3 minutes gone. So corner for Australia. They've got some tall bodies. Tall blokes. There's a bunch of Aussies right there. They'd go mental if this goes in. They whip the ball in. Keeper's not going for it this time. Suter heads it backwards on the edge of the box now with Italiano. Skies that sucker into the heavens. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I'll probably put a bet actually on the World Cup at some point. Just haven't been too confident with the matchups. I feel like once we get to the round of 32, I might feel more confident because you'll normally get a good team against a team that's kind of scraped through a little bit. But in the group stage, when it's a good team against a bad team, that you don't really get much value for it. But Yildiz back inside. They chip it back over the top to Yildiz. Headed on from Australia. Turkey get it back. Bit of a mess just outside the box. Suter bangs the ball away. 49 minutes on the clock. Turkey in possession on halfway. Shifting the ball left. Still going down that left-hand side. Just not creating much with it, though. A lot of Aussie defenders back, though. Yildiz going at the line. Italiano to beat. Can't really keep control of the ball cleanly enough. Playing the ball nicely. Couldn't get the ball to the striker. Still looking for a shot, though, on the edge of the box. Go for a strike. Deflects, goes wide. Corner for Turkey. Decent. A little bit quicker. I like the movement in the short spaces. I like that from Turkey. That was very Trump-esque again. I like the ball in the short spaces. So great. Sorry. Anyway. Don't hurt me, Donald. 50 minutes gone. And what are we stopping for now? Okay, we're good to go. Turkey with the corner. Again, a lot of tall guys in there, headed backwards, and another corner. Are they going to go for a short one quickly here? They will. They whip the ball in. Fairly well placed, but again, defenders. They strike the ball outside the box. Turkey still in possession, headed away. Maybe trying to recycle the ball. They chip the ball into the box. Tall defenders again. Got to do better than that. Australia just kick the ball away. Happy to sit back and just wait. More than happy to sit back and wait. Turkey in possession. Shifting the ball right inside the final third again. Playing the ball through. It's a good run. Good ball. He plays it across the face of the post, or face of the goal. Nobody's there. Yildiz gets it though. But it's offside. The initial run through is offside. Good run though. Good ball. But just offside. Get him onside, referee. Okay, this is actually going to be... It is going to be a free kick for Australia. Keeper hoofs it up the field. Metcalf just lets it go over his head. Headed on from Turkey. Australia trying to win the ball back. They do inside the midfield. They keep a hold of it in a minute. O'Neill over on the left-hand side. Plays it back with Burgess. Back towards a keeper. Beach hoofs it up the field again. Coming down halfway. Torre loses that battle in the air. Headed across to Burgess. He heads it down. It's with Boss. He is fouled. So free kick for Australia. 52 minutes gone. Maybe a little bit of frustration there from Turkey. They will likely get more frustrated as the game goes on. That's a long ball. Torre, next to the byline, one to beat. Needs some support. Plays it back towards the edge of the box. Just couldn't get it under his feet, Irankunda. Boss tries to whip the ball in. Comes off a Turkey defender, Celik, and goes out for a corner for Australia. 52.5 minutes gone. Some of the Turkish in good spirits in a minute. Some of them. Right. Is that O'Neill on the corner to whip the ball in from the left-hand side? In swinger. A lot of height on that one towards the back post. Headed back inside. Good save from the keeper. Australia, chance to chip the ball back in towards the back post again. They head it back inside. Or at least try to. Turkey really need to clear this at the minute. Australia still have the ball on the edge of the box. I think he's trying to play for a penalty there. Doesn't get one. Chance to cross it in from the right-hand side. They whip it in. Torre tries a bicey. Irankunda has a ball down the left-hand side, though. 53.5 minutes gone. O'Neill making a run down the line. Irankunda holding onto it, slowing it down, going backwards. He needs an option. Archon needs an option. Plays it back inside to Boss. Got to be careful. Oh, he's absolutely sent him for a Vegemite sandwich. Oh, mate. Absolutely sent him. Australia just slowing it down, playing with the ball at the moment. Progressing nicely up the park. Good movement. Torre can't quite get to it. It's cleared away from Turkey. Headed across from Burgess. And Sakati slowing it down, playing it across the face of the box. So with Boss, O'Neill goes long on this one. Torre's chasing. Turkey try and clear it. It's collected in midfield from Australia. Great ball across the Torre. Needs a run from somebody. Goes out the line himself. Trying to get a cross in. And that's going to be, I think, a goal kick for Turkey. So close there. On the corner before. Headed in from, I think, that Suter. Just came off the toes of Torre. But it's a good save, though. It's a good save. We have a bit of a mess going on. Into touch from Turkey, so it's going to be throw in Australia. So they throw it back. Not like that. Cross to Suter. Trying to play it through. Trying to progress through the middle. Australia's looking good at the minute in this off when they're trying to play it through. They do lose the ball though, Nkunda. And then give away a foul outside the box. This could be... Was it Arda that was talking about the free kick before? Who mentioned the free kick? Somebody did. Somebody mentioned it. But it's a great chance. Maybe slightly too far away. I don't know. No, they could score from there. They could score from there. I thought it was maybe just a bit too far, but... Right. Let's have a gander. 56 minutes gone. Gula with a free kick attempt. Looks like he's going to step up for this one. About 30 yards out. Tough one. Steps up. Free kick. Towards the back left. Chance to pounce on it. Turkey with a chance. Bit of a mess at the moment. Need a cross back in. Deflects off an Aussie. And goes out for a corner, but it's not given. VAR has the chance to look at it, though. Which is good. I'm glad they do. Decent free kick attempt. Instead of going over the wall, went towards the short side from where the keeper was. It is a corner for Turkey. It's a decent free kick attempt. 56.5 minutes gone. It's a corner for Turkey. In swinger coming up. Puts his hands up, steps up, swings it in. Well placed at the back post. Headed away. Back inside the box. And there's a shot over the bar from Yuksek. Oh dear, oh dear. 57 minutes gone. Still no changes yet. Keeper plays it short. Burgess now to Suter. Looking to go long, and he does. Metcalf. Oh, that's Italiano chasing after that one. On the edge of the box, keeper just hoofs it long for Turkey. Finds... Or goes out, though. Goes out. Tries to clear that bad boy. And he does. Just not that far. Is Australia set to win? I think they will, Hyper. I think they look like the better team at the minute. They don't look like they're going to concede. And I think they look more likely to score again. The gap's not that big, but it's just enough that I think Australia should be okay for the win. So Australia in possession, down the right-hand side. Italiano plays it through for Metcalf. Tries to play it through for Torre. It's out into touch from a Turkey defender. Great, great indeed. They've played quite well, Australia. I think they've done a real solid job in this game. 58 minutes gone. Nearly done with 2/3 of this game. They throw it back inside. Metcalf can't get to it. Turkey belt it long. Need to head it back to the keeper. Beach now has possession. Rolls it back out to Burgess. Through the middle with O'Neill. Looking for options down the left-hand side. Cross to Burgess at left back. Playing it back to Suter just in front of the box. Trying to play the ball out from the back there. Comes off a Turkish foot. Collected by Beach in goal. Needs to put the ball down soon. He's going to go long or play it out. He's going to go long on this one. Nkunda doesn't win that aerial battle. Gula with a bit of space down the right. Got some good numbers. Needs a good ball through. It's wayward again from Turkey. It's wayward again. 59 minutes gone. Yildiz down the left touchline. Cuts back inside, that's nice. Needs to shoot. Good block there. Keeper goes up off the back of a header, well won by Suter. Keeper goes up, takes it cleanly. 59.5 minutes gone. Good stuff there from Yildiz. Already looking more threatening than Yilmaz. I said Yildiz, not Yildiz. Yildiz. A couple headers from Turkey. Need to bring it down. Big header away from one of the Aussie fullbacks. I think that was Burgess. And a free kick for Australia. Aaron Kunda was taken out. But still no other changes yet. We might get another change for somebody soon. Because that's an hour gone. Got 30 minutes to go. Oh, there's a change. 23 for 17. Right, Unkuda is off. I'm going to take about 5 years to attempt this new name. All right, then. So, Irankuna is off. And Velupile, I'm guessing, is on. Number 23. So, free kick towards the back post. Headed back inside. Turkey keeper is able to get onto that one. 61 minutes gone. Looking for an option. Rolls it through the midfield. Turkey got to be careful here, playing out. With Celik. Off to Gula. Trying to drive through the midfield. Needs to be careful here. Breaks past a few. Long ball across to Yildiz. That's not quite Yildiz, sorry. It is Yildiz, my bad. Steps back inside. Taps the ball off. Turkey on the edge of the box here. Could look for a shot. That's a good tackle. It's a good tackle. Velupile getting involved defensively early on. 61.5 minutes gone. Is it another change or? There is a change. 19 is on for 6. Okay, 19 is on for 6. Okay, another change for Turkey. Let's get that updated. Right, there we go. Turkey in possession in the final third, shifting the ball left to Yildiz. Certainly looking stronger with him on the field. Look for a shot outside the box. Goes for it. Good block there on the edge. Really good block. Still around the edge of the box in a minute. Recycling it towards the right. Looking to go left then. 62.5 minutes gone. Maybe look for a cross. Trying to drive towards the line. Italiano. Good in defence again. Chanaloglu. Needs an option. It's now a Gula. Trying to find a way through here, Turkey. Struggling at the minute. Not forcing anything. Being patient. Oh, it's a decent ball through, but couldn't quite get it into his feet. Low-key, never watched a single soccer game in my life. Only betting on Turkey right now because I just came from cashing in on Knicks versus Spurs. What should I do? Turkey don't look like scoring, in my opinion. This is not financial advice. In my opinion, they don't look like scoring. They might, but if you're able to cash out, I'd cash out. If it's not that much that you'd lose, you might as well stick with it. But again, this is not financial advice. Please bet responsibly. Suter inside the box in possession. Good pressure there. Good pressure. Boss. Bit of work to do. Steps past. Sends him for a Vegemite sandwich as well. Nicely done. Playing it through the middle. Space to move. Oh, that's an awkward ball. Chance to break there. Gula on the counter though. Chance here for Turkey. Back to Chanaloglu. Needs a shot. Yildiz. Ah, tries to backheel it through. Oh, that is nice. Australia can play it out. They've got the numbers. Oh, need to be careful, though. Need to be careful. Celik through to Gula. Turkey applying a bit more pressure. Aktakoglu, that's the name. I've got to start getting that in my head. Aktakoglu. I just keep saying the striker. Over on the right-hand side. Turkey in possession. Playing it through the middle. Now shifting left. 65 minutes gone. Yildiz. Italiano to beat. Goes at the line. Stepping back inside. Plays it at the edge of the box to Gula. Was maybe looking to shoot then. Looking for options now. Back off to Yildiz. Just outside the box. Now back in the box. Going for a shot. Blocked. Back out to Yildiz. Goes for another shot. Blocked again. Good stuff. Well done, Australia. Really good stuff. Turkey back in possession, though. 65.5 minutes gone. Recycling the ball at the back. Looking to shift right. Celik comes back towards the middle. Turkey applying a lot of pressure. As I said before, I think if Turkey score, it's going to be off the back of a mistake from Australia or just a moment of madness where Turkey just get a lucky bounce in their favour. Well, they're applying a lot of pressure at the minute. They might come up with something. Aktakoglu couldn't take it in then. Boss loses the ball for Australia. Inside the final third, Turkey in possession. Still applying this pressure. 66 minutes gone. Gula switches the ball to Yildiz. Good ball. Takes it down cleanly. Goes at the line. Maybe looks to step inside. Hands off to Chanaloglu. Plays it through. Chance here to break for Australia, though. Chance here to break. Oh, that's a poor attempt from Torre. Oh, if that ball went through, that's a hell of a break for Australia. Here we go. Here we go. Chance for Turkey. Going at the byline. Good defence. Burgess. Solid. This defence from Australia has been top class. Very difficult to break down. Very, very difficult. I don't even know who else have got in their group. Group D. USA, Paraguay. I think, looking at this right now, USA, I think, might win their group. But Australia, they're tough to break down. So Australia might be second. And we got a second hydration break. I will take one too. I keep forgetting to drink. Oh, Torre's got some cramp at the minute. Got a bit of cramp. Hopefully he's okay to carry on. If I was to take anyone off for Australia, it'd be Metcalf, I think. Because a couple times, players broken down with him. But, I mean, he still gets stuck in. He presses. He runs. Uses body. But, I don't know. I don't really know the bench for Australia, so couldn't really say who to bring on. As of right now, I think I give man of the match to Italiano. Still plenty of time to go. But defensively, very, very solid. Torre's an option, of course. Aaron Kunda as well. Scored a great goal. Yeah, clock's ticking away. We are currently having a water break. 68.5 minutes on the clock. Based on this half, maybe 5 or 6 minutes added time. Something like that. But once again, whilst we got a slight break, I do want to say I greatly appreciate people stopping by. I've been doing Rugby League content since 2022, and that's all I've done. So I'm trying new stuff for the first time. Haiti vs Scotland was the first game for the World Cup, or anything else that I've done aside from Rugby League. The first time I've done anything different, and a couple of people stopped by. And there's a lot of people sticking around for this currently, which is greatly appreciated as well. So thank you very much. target is 20k subscribers by the end of the year as well. If people want to subscribe, I'll be doing more World Cup content. And maybe some Premier League games. I'm an Everton fan, so I might do some Everton games in the Prem next year. 69.5 minutes on the clock. Should be back underway in a second. Turkey's done with their break. Australia got to get a move on. Ref's telling them to get going, but they're not having it. Live is amazing because others don't do the play-by-play. Give a like and subscribe. Cheers, mate. Oh, thank you, Hyper. I'm used to commentating Rugby League games, so there's a couple times where I'm saying things that's very Rugby League related, but so it's first time commentating on a football game. But I'm trying. It's not great, I acknowledge that, but I don't want to be too focused on commentary. I want to focus on at least reaction as well. But I appreciate it. Only know the All Blacks for Rugby Union? That's fair enough. That's what Rugby Union and Rugby League, they're not that obviously compared to football, not as big, but some people just don't know, that's fine. Follow it mentally, oh, fair dues. New Zealand versus Raiders at Redcliffe was the last match I've been to in the NRL. Need to go watch some more. Get it done. I'd love to go over to Australia to watch an NRL game. State of Origin, Grand Final, that'd be great. Australia in possession in the midfield, given away cheaply, 71 minutes gone. So yeah, I'm thinking about 6 or 7 minutes added time, something like that, once we get there. But still 20 minutes to go till we get to that point, or 19. But Turkey in possession. Back inside the final third with Yildiz, near the left touchline, just outside the box, trying to beat Italiano. It's solid in defence. Gets a yard on him though, tries to cross it in. Italiano in possession, intercepted by Gula. Back heels it to Yildiz. Turkey on the edge of the box at the moment. Years ago. Not fair dues. Fair dues. Get back there, Frank. Get back there. Over on the right-hand side, Turkey in possession. With Akun. Chanaloglu. Great ball through. That's great. Need a good pass, though. Shoots. Oh, that's a good save. I don't mind the shot there. It's a tight angle. I don't mind the shot. Good save. Could have played that across instead. I don't know if there's an option, though. I didn't really see if there's a clear option. I'd need to see a different angle, but maybe could have played that across. I don't mind a shot there, though. He's close to the goal. There's a corner for Turkey, though. Swings the ball in towards the back post, headed away. Not enough bodies in the box there for Turkey. But again, tough to beat these centre-backs. Chance to shoot outside the box. Shift it towards the right-hand side. Maybe try and get a cross in. Gula hands it back off to Akun. Playing it all the way back to the keeper inside Turkey's own half. That's good stuff from Australia. Just to push him back. Ben, howdy, sir. Great work from Australia. Let's go the Bulls. Which Bulls? The Bradford Bulls or a different Bulls? A Union Bulls. You'd have to clarify. Or a football Bulls. On the edge of the box with Gula. Chance to shoot. Goes high and wide. Bradford, love it. Love it, Ben. Bradford Bulls. I'm doing a stream for them later against Lee. 73 minutes gone. That was a great ball through before from Chanaloglu. .73.5 minutes gone. Well, thank you, Ben. Greatly appreciated. So it's going to be a goal kick for Australia. Oh, we got a change. 6 is on. Oh, we got a couple changes, I think. I need to pay attention. Okay. Italiano Torre. So 4 and 9. 6 and 26. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. Four and 9, 6 and 26. Just making these changes. Australia with a chance here. Metcalf goes for a shot. What a strike, son. Bottom corner. Keeper could do nought about that, sunshine. Good day, son. 2-0 for Australia. Look at him go. What a strike, son, from Metcalf. What the heck, son? Go on, lad. And I was saying take him off. Outside the box, drills it low. Bit of venom on that one. 2-0 for Australia. Come on. Are we going to see a change from Turkey soon? Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, Guerrier is on for Italiano and Yengi is on for Torre. That's 2-0 for Australia. You hear of the Queensland Football Club brand? I'm aware of the Queensland Maroons for State of Origin, but I'm not really aware of many football teams in Australia. But Rugby League, I know what I'm talking about. To a degree. Some would say I know nothing about Rugby League, but what do they know? Wasn't expecting this. Australia's played well. I said I won Australia before the game. I said I wanted Australia to win, but I thought Turkey would either 2-0 or 2-1. But Australia have just been good. They've been good. Just a high quality clothing brand related to a fake football club. All right, okay, interesting. Okay. Right, time for. I mean, Turkey's picked it up in the second half. They've come out of the shell a little bit more. They've moved it with a bit more pace. Australia-based, fair dues. On Instagram. I could check it out. But yeah, need a bit more speed from Turkey now. A bit more speed. Down the left-hand side. A lot of passing and moving. I think they've got to give up on the crosses because they're not going to beat these centre-backs with a cross. 76 minutes gone. Just need more passing and moving. Runs in behind, like they did before. Shifting it right. Gula. Akun. Back inside to Gula. They might keep trying to shoot from outside the box. That's good movement. That's good. Need a shot. Blocked. Might have come off the arm of Boss, but was more like ball to hand, really. Turkey still in possession. 76.5 minutes gone. So there's still time for 2 goals. But I just don't see Australia conceding. Akun. Off to Yildiz. Little switch back there, shifting the ball left. Turkey trying to break through. Chip over the top towards the back right. Headed in. Oh, what a save. Beach with a great save. First of all, great ball to the back post. Knocked back inside. Probably should have finished it from there. But that's a great save from Beach. Takes it in cleanly. Fair play. Great save. 77 minutes gone, just over. Headed on from Yengi. Or might have hit his arm, actually. I'm not sure. 77.5 minutes gone. In this game so far, 2-0 for Australia. Well done, lads. Well done. Very impressed with how they've played today. Gula looking for options. A little bit slow for Turkey at the minute. Shifting it right to Akun. Boss to beat. Plays the ball through. Ends up with the feet of Gula. Plays the ball. That's a nice ball through for Chanaloglu. Plays it across the face of the goal. That goes out for a throw in. Have we got a change? No, we don't. I thought we had a sub. Trying to play the ball to the edge of the box there. Belted away. Yengi gets onto the ball. Wants a beat using his body. They've got some big forwards, Australia. Guerrier down the right wing. Plays the ball through. Metcalf tries to get the cross in. Comes off a Turkey player in Yüksek. And goes out for a throw-in for Australia. 78.5 minutes gone. Clock still running down. This is a great chance from Turkey before. Aktakoglu couldn't get the finish. So, throw-in for Australia. It's with Yengi. Just holding up the ball at the minute. Tries to cross it in. Nobody's there, but goes out for a corner. 79 minutes gone. Just waiting on this corner. Not sure if there's any more changes that Turkey can make, to be honest. .79.5 minutes gone. Corner for Australia. In swinger from Metcalf. Goes in. Headed away from Turkey. Headed back in from Gerriot. Metcalf slips over. But that goes out for a throw-in for Turkey. Oh, it's Australia, apparently. Linesman got it wrong. Could go for a long throw or just try and play it in the corner. Oh, we got to change. 18-5. 18-5. Let's see, what change we got? 10 minutes to go. 2 changes for Turkey incoming. Right, let's see. Just waiting on this. 16-2, 18-5. 16. Mildeer is 18. Oh, who else was on? I missed the change. I missed it. Ozcan for Celic. Or Celic, sorry. Turkey in possession. Over on the right-hand side. Let's get this lineup updated. Playing it through the middle at the moment. On the edge of the box. Cleared away from Australia. 81.5 minutes gone. Still very solid at the back for Australia. Milder. Edge of the box for Gula. Goes for a shot. A lot of curve on it, but still wide. Still wide. Looks like Australia's going to make another change here. Number 16, I think. Behic. Not sure who for, though. So goal kick for Australia. 82 minutes gone. Metcalf can't get to the ball. Goes out for a throw-in for Turkey. In their own third. Now with the centre-backs. Spreading the ball wide to Gula. Could make up some good meters down the right-hand side. Hands it off to Akun. Needs an option. Plays it back inside to Gula. Back to Akun. That defensive line is just set for Australia. Doesn't look like anything's getting past him. Yildiz. Back inside. Needs an option. Needs to cross the ball in. Headed away by Gerriot. Nicely done. Metcalf belts the ball downfield, but was nearly intercepted by a Turkey player and then went out. So it's going to be a throw-in for Turkey. So we've got 16-5. And the other change is 22. Irvine. For Ocon Engsler. All right. Let's get this updated. Oh, I forgot to put the footballs next to the guys that scored. I did it before, but forgot to do it. Right, couple changes there. For Australia, just getting fresh bodies on as they're trying to defend at the minute. Turkey with a lot of pressure inside the final third, but just not breaking through. Just not happening. Yildiz has definitely livened things up. I think Gula stepped up a bit in the second half. but just can't do anything on the edge of the box. Free kick for Turkey, though. In a good spot. Free kick coming up. Decent chance. .84.5 minutes gone. Decent chance. Really decent chance. They need this, though. Turkey need this desperately. Was another change. 7 is off for 9. Goal. So, free kick for Turkey just outside the box. Chanaloglu to smack this bad boy into the back of the net. Steps up. Free kick. Oh, it's decent, but it's a good save. Good save from Beach. Very solid at the back. Or in defence. Oh, chance to break for Australia. O'Neill is taken down. That's going to be...
It's going to be a yellow card. I can't speak. You ballless git, Campbell. You dickhead.
Is that the first yellow card of the game? I think it is, actually. I think that's the first yellow. Seven saves from the keeper so far. 86 minutes gone. Still 2-0 for Australia. Very, very solid. Very, very solid. But yeah, 86 gone. Mulder tries to play it down the line. Behic getting stuck in. It's going to be a throw-in, though, for Australia. A few minutes to go, plus added time. Oh, that was an awkward free kick. It was either going wide or going to hit the outside of the post. But Beach had it covered anyway. We're at 86.5, correct. 86 minutes and 40 seconds gone currently. Throw in for Australia. Behic goes long with this one. Headed backwards. And it's Badachi in possession. Distributes the ball to Kerioglu. Yield is Guerrier to beat. Cuts back inside. Look for an option. Just tips it back off to Chanaloglu. Turkey shifting the ball right. Gula back to Chanaloglu. Plays it through. Yildiz steps past a few. That's nicely done. Great ball through the line. Gula needs a good cross in here. Chips it over the top. All the way out the back. Still in possession with Turkey. Can they get a cross in? Akgun. Shifting the ball across. They're on the edge of the box. Need a shot possibly. Dislodged. Good defensive work. They play the ball through. Chance to break. But Kadioglu is there. He's there to recover it. So a bit of space to move back up the field now. Australia just sitting back firmly. Very solid defensive lines. Yield is cutting back through the middle. Kadioglu. Now with Gula. Mulder. Back to Gula. Trying to cut back towards the right. Slips over. Keeps possession though. Mulder. Chanaloglu. Shifting the ball left. Yildiz. Guerrier to beat. Needs another run in behind though. It's not getting one. Across the box. Shot from Gula. Just trickles towards the keeper. Beach collects it cleanly. 88.5 minutes gone. I think Australia can be confident they've won this one. Australians can be very happy with a victory. So from the hands of the keeper goes long on this one. Just getting it down the other end of the park. Smart move. Runs the clock down a bit more. Means Turkey have to get back up the field again. But we're nearly done with the first, or with the 90 minutes of this game. Mulder. Shifting it back through midfield. Oh, I'm missing a player here. I'm missing a player. I think. Ah, that's why. I forgot to change his number. That's why. I thought I did. Gula looks across the ball in. Needs an option. Can he get half a yard? At the edge of the box. Chip towards the back right. Good header again from the Australian defence. Needed to clear the ball, and they do. Very nicely done. Very, very nicely done from Australia once again. Turkey back in possession, though. Nearly done with 90 minutes. Yildiz. Guerrier to beat. Runs at him, steps back inside. Cuts back across again. Steps back inside again. Needs an option. Edge of the box with Chanaloglu. Crosses the ball towards a back post. Headed wide. That's 90 minutes gone. What's added time going to be? 6 minutes of added time. Let's have a look at this goal again from Metcalf. Slots it home in the bottom corner. Nicely done. Keeper can't get fingertips to it. Hang on a minute. Did they change the keeper? Or is that just a different first name that I'm not familiar with? Oh, he's got his first name on the back of the shirt. That's what confused me. So 5.5 to go in this game. Dispossessed by Australia. Well done from O'Neill. Plays it through for Yengi. Or Yengi. Holding a few players up there. Trying to play it down the line, but goes into touch. Turkey back in possession. 5 minutes to go. Got to score now. Got to get a move on. Got to get a groove on. As the cool kids say these days, obviously. Mulder. Now with Gula. Tries to play it down the line. Blocked and into touch. Thrown back inside. Chanaloglu. Switches the ball across to Yildiz. Guerrier gets across to him. Runs at the defender. Cross the ball in. Headed away. Good stuff again. I think that was Burgess. 4.5 minutes to go. Across the Chanaloglu. Chips the ball back towards the box. Headed back inside. Gould's trying to get to it, but smashed away by Suter. Nicely done. Very clean. Very solid there. It's going to be a throw-in from Yildiz. Throws it back. Could have been a foul throw there, but not given. Yildiz plays the ball through. Edge of the box now. Need a decent cross. All the way back near the halfway line. Still on the left-hand side with Turkey. 4 minutes to go. Nearly breaking through. They just can't get that little bit of luck that they need. Turkey thought it was a corner. They're not going to get one. Oh, ref's not having it. Ref is not having it. Demirel's trying to argue the toss there. He's not going to get it. Goal kick for Australia. 3.5 minutes to go. So, Australia go long. Well, Turkey end up with the ball. Just inside. Oh, look at that momentum. It's all red there. All red. Just over 3 minutes to go. Gula near the right touchline. No way through. Exactly. It's so... Oh, and dispossessed. What now? Behic, not happy with that. Not happy. Free kick for Turkey. Gula. Looking to switch. Not a great ball there. Not great at all. Irvine. Batted backwards or just tapped backwards. They'll hit it long. This will find touch. Turkey running out of time here. At the very least, if they find a goal, might help with goal difference later down the line in the final two games. But I don't even see them scoring. Shifting the ball left. Yildiz goes at the line, plays the ball through. Good run from Gullit. Plays it across the goal. Kicked away from Suter. Nicely done. Nicely done. Cross in. Suter there again. Excellent. Mulder gives it back to Chanaloglu. Towards the back post. Headed away. Shot. Oh, off the face of Suter. What a... Actually, you know what? Suter might be man of the match. Italiano was good. Torre was good. Suter, an absolute brick wall at the back. Quality. Gula. Behic to beat, needs half a yard, gets the cross in, and just goes over the bar, hits the top of the net. 1.5 minutes to go, folks. It's actually going to be a corner again. Gula finds another ball. He's going to whip this one in. 1 minute 20 to go. Curves the ball in, doesn't even beat the first man, but out to Yildiz. Edge of the box. Chanaloglu needs a shot here. Or gets across to Akun. Chips it towards the back post. That's a good ball. Back inside. Suter is there, though. Keeper gets it. 95 minutes gone. 1 minute to go. Suter, absolutely class. Offside call as well. Man of the match, easily. He looked familiar then. Geezer in the crowd looked very familiar. Not sure where I know him from, but looked familiar. Turkey in possession. Australia get the ball though. Irvine. Now with Yengi. Plays it down the line for Irvine. Trying to get past one. Just takes it into the corner. There's play acting there for a foul. They're going to get one. Or maybe not. Yeah, 20 seconds ago. Aussie fans not happy at all. Turkey in possession. They got like one chance here. They just got to go. 10 seconds left. They just got to go. With Akun down the right-hand side to Gula. Steps back inside. Behic could just foul him here. Advantage. Gula needs to hand the ball to somebody. Folks. Full time. Australia 2. Turkey 0. First of all, Turkey, right? So passive. A lot of that first half, so unbelievably passive. Get the ball inside the final third. Recycle the ball. Play it amongst the centre-backs. Just slow. Slow as you like. And the pressing from Australia, it was patient. But you get Metcalf, you get Torre, you get Irankunda. There's a D in there. Irankunda. Just pressing. One at a time. And that midfield four, solid. They couldn't just play through the line. And when they did, they were swarmed. But too slow. Is it Yilmaz? I think it was Yilmaz, who started on the left wing at first for Turkey, was in Italiano's pocket all game long. All game long. Gula over on the right-hand side didn't have much going for him. A couple times he'd cut in or just recycle the ball again. But just really passive from Turkey. Really passive. In the second half, though, Yildiz comes on. He goes at the line a bit more. He's able to beat those fullbacks a little bit more. Gula starts switching towards the middle and the left. They start making runs in behind because they needed to. The crosses in, they weren't going to work. And I'll get onto Australia for that reason in a minute. But they started getting runs in behind. Had some opportunities. Could have found a goal or two. But just couldn't finish it. But why was that? We get on to Australia. The centre-backs were absolute class from Australia. Burgess, solid. Sikati, solid. Suter, man of the match by a mile. Everything that came his way, that sucker got out of there real quick. Heading that bitch away. Excuse the language. But heading that sucker away, or just clearing it, blocking shots, quality at the back. So whenever Turkey did try and cross the ball in, there's pillars, mountains at the back, just heading the ball away. They try and drill it low, but it didn't get to the feet of any of the attackers, so they couldn't like turn, take it in, turn, shoot. Defensively, Australia were solid, absolutely solid, very impressive. Set up really well, frustrated Turkey. They could have been better, but Australia were just set up really well. And the front three initially, with Torre, Irankunda and Metcalf starting in that front three, work rate excellent in defence and chasing long balls down the field. Using their size and their weight to hold up the ball. Excellent stuff all around. The midfield was solid enough. It was a little bit clunky inside the midfield. It wasn't that smooth. But overall, Australia, nothing flashy, but professional and solid. That's a really professional performance from Australia. That is very solid. And they should be very, very happy with that performance. Right then, folks, I'm going to call it a day there. I do want to say thank you very much for stopping by. It is greatly appreciated, as always. A reminder, if anyone wants to stop by for my next stream, it might be a different sport to what you're used to. But at 2:45 p.m. UK time, I'll be streaming a Rugby League game, Bradford Bulls versus Lee Leopards. If you don't know anything about Rugby League, you want to join a different community, we get a lot of regulars here. Very nice group of people. Very funny group of people as well, actually, that are in the chat on a regular basis. Feel free to stop by, ask questions, learn as you go. You don't have to be here. It's up to you. But thanks for stopping by. Next World Cup stream is likely going to be Netherlands versus Japan at 9 o'clock tomorrow. Or, well, today for me now. Well, it's likely going to be that one. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. If I don't see you for the rest of the weekend, have a great rest of your weekend. But I hope everyone is doing fine and dandy. Thank you very much for watching. Congrats from Albania. Thank you, Tom. Greetings to all those in Albania. You might be the only one from Albania, but thank you for watching. It means a lot. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. Have a great rest of your day and weekend. See ya.